Hi, I'm Michael Sandler talking about different topics in bankruptcy. Had a person come in yesterday for a consultation, and the first thing that was on her mind was her car. Is she going to be able to keep her car? She doesn't want to list her car. She doesn't want to list her car loan. Well, we went through all the information about her circumstances, and then I explained to her that when you file bankruptcy, you have to list all of your debts and all of your assets. And that included the car and the car loan. Now, she had a friend who filed bankruptcy, and that person lost their car, she tells me, and that was her chief concern because she needed this vehicle to get to work. Most of us only have one vehicle to get to work, and we need it. So I explained to her that once you file bankruptcy, about 5 weeks later, is a meeting with the Chapter 7 trustee, and this is a Chapter 7 case I'm talking about, of course. The purpose of the trustee is to see if you have any assets that he can take and sell and then distribute those assets or the liquidation value of those assets amongst your creditors. Now, is he going to take your car? It's very rare that the trustee actually takes any of your property, maybe 1 in 20 cases. And it's even more rare that you lose a vehicle. You see, with the person I met with yesterday, she had a newer car, 2015, that she had just gotten this past year. And as with most of us, she hadn't put down a down payment and was financing the vehicle. Well, as we all know, once you drive a car off the lot, it has a negative equity. There's no value there. So the trustee, of course, is not interested in the vehicle. So I'm able to tell her that if you want to keep the car, you can. Just keep making the payments. Car company doesn't want the car back. They just want you to make the payment every month. Now, what if there is some equity in your car? What if your car is paid off? When you file bankruptcy, you get what are called exemptions to protect a certain amount of your property. For instance, a $5,000 household goods exemption, $1,000 for clothing. You get a $6,000 vehicle exemption. That means $6,000 in equity in a vehicle. So that means if you have a car and you have a $4,000 loan on it, and the car is worth $10,000, you're fine because $10,000 value minus the $4,000 loan, there's $6,000 in equity, and that's protected by your car exemption. The car exemption can be split among several different vehicles. Generally speaking, trustees aren't interested in older cars anyway. If you're looking at a car that's more than 5 to 7 years old, a trustee is looking for an excuse not to be interested in it because there's not a whole lot of value there. Give me a call if you're worried about your vehicle, as a lot of people are, but it's very rare that you lose your vehicle, and the typical situation is you just keep the car and keep making the payments. If you have any questions about your situation, please give me a call or shoot me an email.